The Scottish writer Robert Louis Stevenson once said, quote, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reach, but by the seeds that you plant," end quote. One Western North Carolina company takes that a step further by offering what they consider true North Carolina seeds. David Huppert visits Buncombe County to learn more.
These are soybeans, Mojo Green edamame. Each scoop, I'm making sure I get over a certain weight, and I have to get over that weight 3 times before I start scooping. We want to make sure everyone has at least what the package says, perhaps probably more.
I think that the work that we're doing is invaluable. It amazes me the amount of pure potential energy in one of these seeds, like how many generations and generations of seeds this will produce and how much food it will produce for people. It's phenomenal that so much life is contained in this one seed.
The Asheville-based company Sow True Seed specializes in open-pollinated, non-hybrid seeds.
Open-pollinated seed is true seed that if you save it from the fruits or flowers of a plant, you can plant them again, those seeds again next year, and come out with what you started with.
It's a business model that Carol Corey believes will sustain itself.
We assume if open-pollinated seeds are flourishing, then an open-pollinated seed company will also flourish. Even when we tell our customers, you actually don't have to buy these next year. If you don't want to, you can save them. We want you to have a secure food supply. And we don't think there's an end to that.
That's a rare form.
This is one you can't get many places, actually.
The company offers nearly 400 different varieties, including many organic and heirloom seeds indigenous to Western North Carolina.
I want to know about all of the old-time heirloom seeds that are rampant here in the nooks and crannies, in the hollers of Appalachia. And that's a service that our company has been providing.
One of their more popular products are these greasy long beans. This particular heirloom variety was grown out and harvested by a local farmer in Mars Hill.
It is just really wonderful how this community has embraced having a local seed company that loves the community and wants to support the community. And that's probably the best part of being part of this seed company.
And we're just at the end, so this is a Russian purple paste, which I've grown, by the way. They're wonderful, and they're great for canning.
Sow True Seed is dedicated to creating what Corey calls a secure agricultural center, extending to gardeners, market growers, farmers, and school children.
If we get this spinach in now, we'll be able to harvest it before the kids get out of school. Our partnership with Sow True allows us to offer school gardens across Western North Carolina free seeds to keep their garden going and really make that an ongoing piece of their curriculum.
Nikolai reports that Sow True Seeds have gone to 80 classrooms in more than 50 schools across Western North Carolina.
This is a cherry bell radish, which we had some from Sow True earlier. Our whole program is surrounded with reconnecting kids with where their food's coming from, the food and farms in their community. So I think that really matches well with Sow True's mission, and it's really wonderful to be able to offer them seeds that are coming from a locally produced seed company.
It's great to be back in this garden because I went to school here a long time ago, no numbers, but there was none of this here when I was in school.
The chard is in here, and we've got some radishes.
Sow True Seed really wants to put its time and money and effort into programs that really support the community. That's really why the company was started, and really to bring seeds to the community.
The company relies on a network of greenhouses, gardens, and farms to test, grow out, and harvest its seeds. Many of those trials are conducted by co-founder Peter Waskevich.
This is where we start all of our plants for our seed production. And there's lots of tomatoes and peppers and various herbs.
The greenhouse serves as a testing ground for new seed varieties, as well as an incubator for seedlings. Once the transplants reach a certain maturity, they are delivered to farmers throughout the region who are contracted to grow and harvest Sow True seeds. Waskiewicz also field tests certain varieties himself.
This is a Sow True Seed trial garden where we test out a lot of the varieties before we offer them on the market. We concentrate on varieties that are highly productive and easier to grow, and specifically do well here in western North Carolina in the Piedmont. Over here is a red romaine lettuce. This is an especially good variety because it's both cold hardy and heat resistant.
The garden contains a mix of crops, some of which are harvested at their peak ripeness to test for taste, while others are left alone to grow out to full maturity.
This one right here, this is a giant Musselburgh variety, and it has great size, hence its name, Giant Musselburgh. So this one in particular, I'm going to save this one for seed. Pre-1940, every variety of plants on the earth was non-hybrid or open-pollinated, or what we now call heirloom.
Waskiewicz explains how controlled seed pollination and the introduction of F1, or first-generation hybrid seeds, meant many farmers could no longer save their own seeds for production.
The problem with the F1 hybrids is if you purchase an F1 hybrid plant, harvest your peppers from it, and then try and save some of that seed and use it again the next season, it won't work for you. Open-pollinated seeds are essential to sustainability and the ability for a farmer to be able to produce his seed each season and be able to save it and use it again, rather than being reliant on the seed companies that have that proprietary F1 hybrid.
Since 2009, the company has grown into one of the biggest suppliers of open-pollinated seeds in the Southeast.
Yes, you can save all of our seeds. They're all open-pollinated.
Awesome. So this is local right here in Asheville.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Just south of downtown.
All right. Well, that's what I want is local, and I want heirloom. So
Yes.
Kathy Williams is a gardener and says Sow True seeds are reliable and always delicious.
I know that the quality is really great, and I'm just really proud to support a local company that's doing really great things for our community. I don't want to see these beautiful heirloom plants that my grandparents raised go away. I want to be part of the solution.
Sow True Seed also offers 4 varieties of sweet potato slips. The company will begin shipping the sweet potatoes and garlic seeds on May 20th. For more information, visit their website at sowtrueseed.com. We also have a link on our website at unctv.org/ncnow.